Hey everyone, in this new video from the How to Make an Album series, I'm gonna present the song Dreams. So I'm gonna get right into it because it's a long song, it's got a lot going on. I've been playing it initially on the guitar, it's a guitar composition, and it's a one-note guitar composition. That was the exercise. I was trying out how can I compose something that I can only play using one finger on the fretboard. And you can see I'm creating a lot of melodies with this figure. And I can kind of change chords by going to a different string here. So that's kind of the inspiration for it. So the way I made it, in the end, I found the figure that fit this melody that was starting to form in my head with these harmonies in mind. And the song has a lot going on. So all the lyrics in the song form haikus. So the first three lines form a haiku, and another haiku. So the haiku is a poem that has fixed syllable structure. So it has 5, 7, 5. And that was kind of the limitation that I playfully imposed upon myself. How can I do something with that? And I wanted it to be standalone haiku, so you could just kind of take a haiku and then play this song and use that haiku as lyrics. So technically, I guess you can do that, but in the end, the song is very specific, so it doesn't make sense to replace the lyrics, but you can still do it. And before I play you the song, I just wanted to also add that eventually I played it on the piano as well, so I kind of tried to arrange it similarly to the guitar. And you can see kind of the same idea that I'm doing on the guitar. I can just do it on the piano and it sounds pretty nice. It's a little bit tricky to get exactly the same order because your brain kind of functions differently, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure which order that should be, but it's like... So, there's a lot going on that's very specific and very prepared in this song. So, of course, there's the melody formed by this note that's moving around. But there's also these kind of emergent melodies because in this part, I'm only moving this note from the middle. But in a way, there's a new melody because these is like very connected notes, so yeah, there's not really many ways to achieve this except for when it happens to work, so that's why I'm not even sure it's so interesting. But for this composition, it's very interesting, and it's just part of the song. And then of course at the end of each verse the melody in the singing is goes together with the bass line. And I don't even know, it's gonna be such a long video if I sit and talk about every single one of these things that went into this song, but it is a lot. I wrote it over 2 weeks. I've been finessing it over many other weeks, and then playing it on the piano also revealed a lot of cool things I can do with it. and especially the C part, which I added later, where I finally let loose my pipes when I sing. It added even more cool things. So this is gonna be definitely one of the more elaborate ones on the album, and it's gonna be interesting to delve into it. So I guess let me start by playing it on either guitar or piano, and then we see how it goes, because that's what you're here for. As the years go by, I arrive at dreams I've had, hardly recognized. Soon as I arrive, but not nearly soon enough. Dreams have their own life. Stories never told, disappearing memories, silenced in the cold. Scary on your own. Hold on to a stranger's hand, suddenly at home. What do I believe? All the things I can't unlearn. None of it was free. All of it is free. I cannot decide what's right. I believe in dreams. On the cheddar moon, far beyond the hazy clouds, I will see you soon. Cast my little spell, turning sorrow into light. Hope it finds you well. I believe in dreams. I believe in dreams. I believe in dreams. I believe in dreams. Dreams are strong, you see. You can have infinite dreams. Infinite dreams. When it makes no sense and the days are far apart, must clean your lens. You must face your fear. There is always more to learn. There is more to dream. There will be a day all together we'll parade. We will sing hooray. You will be okay. Come back to this melody. We will find a way. I believe in dreams. I believe in dreams. I believe in dreams. I believe in Whew, okay, yes. Well, there you have it. It's the guitar version of Dreams. And it's such a long song that my Mac almost went to sleep there while recording. So, this is what I have to work with. And I'm very happy with this song. And I made a version on YouTube early on where I put some voices already and I put a piano arrangement. And actually, this guitar part doesn't give it justice because there's a very important part of the composition that I just cannot play when I only perform it on the guitar and voice. And it has to do with this. I believe in dreams. I believe in dreams. That's why on the piano it makes so much sense because I go. So you can see this kind of note that I have to smash at the right time. It can just be, you know, I should get a piano player that only plays this one note. Maybe these two notes, I guess. The ding dong. Because that really completes the arrangement. I don't know what it means in terms of the composition and the song and stuff because I'm saying, you know, I believe in dreams, will gling, whatever. I guess these are the dreams. I don't know what it symbolizes and stuff. But important thing is, you gotta do it. And if you want to see a full performance of this song on a piano, there's also a video I made in a live version. So maybe I just link you to that and I spare you another version here because it's just so long. But so I'm gonna go straight into telling you about the song, and if you're feeling interested, go check out the performance if you want to hear the full song just on the piano. So about the arrangement on the piano, I mean, I really like it. It's my favorite when I play solo, but I think when I put it together with the guitar, it could be interesting. And not to mention, I mean, something like a synth coming in, you know. Very nice. But it's too much to do all in one person. So that's why so many options also comes with so much overthinking, trying to figure out how to put it together. So let's talk about the essential bits of this song. What makes this song great, to steal the phrase from Rick Beato? Well, obviously, making it a little bit more rhythmical is key, because it drives it forward when you're feeling this kind of pulse. Even if I mess up some notes, I have to keep the rhythm steady, and then it's fine. If I miss this note though, everything goes. So another very important thing is this note in the chorus part, obviously. Other than these kind of, I mean, in the end, the thing that I do on the guitar on this song is pretty much just an arrangement that I happen to have. So these, that's not such an important melody. I mean, I do it on the piano as well, just because it kind of complements the melody somehow. So let's think about it. As the years go by, I arrive at dreams I've had. And I actually got this feedback about this particular note in the melody. So far so good. That it's like not a chord tone, so it sounds a bit, maybe I should change it or whatever. And I was like, thank you for the feedback. But no, because it creates exactly the type of tension that I'm looking for in pretty much all of the lines. So I arrive at dreams I've had. Dreams I've had. You want to think about that you've had them, that you kind of, you know, hardly recognized. I don't know, maybe I'm talking nonsense, but it is a type of accentuating something using this fourth in the chord. And like I said also in some of the other videos, I'm using a lot of these suspended chords because it's neither major nor minor. It just has a vibe, and you fill it in the mind. So in this context, there is a clear major chord. You start major, it's major, and D major, according to something I read, is like the most major of them all. I mean, there's the "Oh Sole Mio" thing. There's also all kinds of Beethoven things, and when it's in D major, it's just so. C is not even that major as D. Don't ask why, but it just happens that way. And so, as it happens, this song is also in D in this way. So maybe it contributes to how hopeful and positive it feels. And so it starts with a major, and therefore even this sus chord, the sus2, the sus4, they feel major because it has a memory of this positive, of this major third in the beginning. Another sus with well, it just doesn't have a 4, and it has a 6. It has a B, but that's was already in it from the start with this B down here. And then again a major 7th, but no 3rd again until you come back. No, not even here. So the only major note is in the very beginning, and then this melody goes and plays around the non-chord tones, but it still sounds pretty much major the whole way through, just because this first one. I think that's kind of interesting, because imagine if I played the minor first, and then I go to the same motion. I guess by the time you get to the 6th, you kind of forgot a little bit about the minor, but it sets a very minor tone, and then whatever you do after, it's just sad, unless you reference the 3rd again. And I mean, the major 7th is a tricky one, because when you have a minor 3rd, it's very spooky, this major 7th. And quite uncommon, I would say, in folk and jazz you can find it. But normally you would find a minor 7 like this. This is like, woo, spicy, very nice. But not in dreams. Dreams are positive. Dreams is like this. So it continues with the A, with the A9, and I mentioned the 3rd in it, the second time around. So I do establish that it's major. Not at first though, I guess, but soon enough. Here I go to the E minor 7, and I give it a hint already of the A major that it will resolve to, which is dominant, which will later resolve to D. But I give it a hint when I do this bass line. Right, so it's actually, there's all the notes in E minor exist in an A major 11, which, if you've seen any of my videos, I use the 11 chord a lot because it's just this beautiful sound. It's very jazzy. It's you can use it instead of a dominant 7, but just to, like this, just the 70s chord. I don't know. So to continue, yeah, I'd resolve to the A. It has this little ladder going up to the... So the little ladder, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just instrumental, and it's building up to the moment when you kind of, it has this tension, this moment. I don't know, it's like dreams. You're thinking about dreams, but it's minor and it's a little bit sad, and it's like, ooh, tension. Bam! And then the tension is just like fireworks. It kind of explodes in the air with this one note. It's so great. I don't know how to explain it. It just works. After 2 verses, I do the chorus, then I end it on a little pause there, so that I have a new place to do another crescendo. What do I believe? All the things I can't unlearn. I'm going a bit faster now to get through it. I cannot decide what's right. I believe in dreams. And it's like a little, what do you call it? Premonition, or whatever you call it. Whatever, we're gonna call it premonition. I believe in dreams, to this line that will be like really the main singable line in the refrain. So in the first chorus I don't mention I believe in dreams, just to make room for the second time. It's all very particular in this song, I'm telling you. And I thought about all these different things when I made it. So I'm very proud of it, and that's why this video is so long, so I can actually explain them all to you if you care to listen. So thank you for listening. Let's move on. So we're going through the third verse now. I believe in dreams, with the little hidden surprise line in there. But it's 3 verses. It's a long song, even if you end it here. And then that's why on the cheddar moon is like a ridiculous line finally after so much serious stuff. I'm gonna get into the lyrics after, but it bears mentioning that nothing really changes until this point. There's 2 verses with the crescendo. There's a chorus. It has a little bit of something. It's a change. But then you start again with the verses. It's a lot of the same. So that was also feedback that I got before. I know it's a thing. Not enough happens to keep your attention potentially if it just keeps going like this. So that's why in this crescendo, maybe there's some voices, maybe there's some little percussion-y thing, or maybe the synth really kicks in at this point. Whatever. But something has to happen, and then on the cheddar moon gives an opening to do something a little bit more ridiculous, a little bit more dreamy. I mean, it's about dreams after all. You always fly and do weird stuff, and so fits very well to do something like that here. And then of course repeat again. I believe in dreams. So first time I really mentioned the line, I guess after the premonition. I already missed the, you see, when I do it just doesn't hit the same. just doesn't. It's very important, this one. So to wrap it up, this part. I believe in dreams 4 times just to get a little bit sing along going. But then by the 4th one, I believe in dreams. Modulate to C. Dreams are strong, you see. D minor. Ooh. We were just in D major, now in D minor. It's very spicy, kind of. I think it creates a nice concept. They're still connected, but it switches you up. So, but you're still in a familiar ground, so it's not totally. I mean, okay, potentially, if we're listening to something like Stevie Wonder or whatever, he's got some. I cannot play Stevie Wonder. I'm sorry, but he's got some changes that really go weird places, and it feels very natural. So to me, that's really the utmost challenge to compose something like that. But in this case, imagine, okay, we're in A, dominant, we're in D, and this A. Go to C. Where else could we go? Because we need to go somewhere after these very similar things. Originally, the song ended here, but I felt like all this crescendo, for what? We gotta go somewhere. We gotta do a little bridge, something. So that's why this exists. It's the C. Partly it's because I wrote it on the piano and it's just very easy to play. It's all white notes. So on that front, I give it away. It's a bit of a tactic, right? And I don't need to do the note here because it's already a big enough change to kind of take you for a spin. Although I guess I could. Which one is it? It's E. It doesn't really work so well because we're not gonna stay here for too long. So if I only do it once, it almost cheapens it. So I don't have to do it every time. Sounds a little bit contradictory, but trust me, that's the reason why I'm not doing it, because I tried. So I go see. People are like, what the hell? Dreams are strong, you see. What? Dreams are strong. You get a little bit of time to think about what I just said. I guess here. You can have infinite dreams. Infinite dreams. That's kind of how it resolves. Hard to really explain it, but I guess I just show you. So let's see the infinite dreams. Dreams are strong, you see. My attempt to make a very smooth transition a la Stevie Wonder that feels very natural but still modulates so that we can go a bit higher. At this point I can hit these notes if I can. So that could work. But as you can see, even on the piano, with one person, it's kind of hard to hit everything. I have to take a little break from this. Which maybe it's fine. I mean, it's a little bit like when you have the ability on a synth or whatever to play continuously, it's still nice to create phrases that have pauses just like a human would speak, and then have a breath pause, you know? So trumpet player or sax player or whatever, they do that naturally because they have to take a break unless they do the circular breathing, which sounds very unnatural, and that's the appeal of it, because you cannot breathe forever. So it's like, how do they do it? But on a synth, it's easy. I just let it play and go out. But of course, if you want your lines to sound natural, you want to leave spaces. So in that same vein, I think, well, I'm in A. Maybe that's why it also works to leave a little bit of space from this part, from the middle part here. Because it's like a character. The right hand is taking a little breath, and then this guy is coming in and bing, bing. So it works in the arrangement. In a full band arrangement, I don't know what will happen, because we can do something a bit more rich. I mean, potentially there could be a cello and stuff, doing all kinds of stuff in here. I really want to take this song to the next level, you know, when we record it. So we'll see. And I think that's basically the end of it. Because from here I'm just like, I'm playing the same in A. When it makes no sense. Well, okay, that's fair to mention. I can finally play when it makes no sense. I play a little bit higher so I can let loose my voice. I'm still at home, so when I'm recording these, I try to let go, but I mean, I'm still a little bit shy of the neighbors, so if I really sing, it's gonna be really loud. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, still something to cultivate in my singing. So, the fifth verse is when it makes no sense and the days are far apart. This is something actually that I'm not so sure about. You must clean your lens. I'm giving a lot of preachy things in this song. You must shake your fear or face your fear or something. You must this, you must that. Who am I to say? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe I want to mess with these lyrics to find some other poetic way to tell this. Because in the first part of the song, I'm just telling my story. I'm like, as the years go by, I get old, whatever. So maybe it's a good time now to talk about the lyrics. Because for the rest of the song, you saw it. That's what it's about. So I have my lyrics here. Maybe I put them on the screen as well. So I'm just gonna read them. As the years go by, I arrive at dreams I've had, hardly recognized. Soon as I arrive, but not nearly soon enough, dreams have their own life. What does it mean? What did the author mean? I don't know if anybody will ever look at this song and really analyze it, so I'm just gonna do it as I see it, and then just skip this part if you want to have your own interpretation, because I might ruin it for you, but this is kind of what I'm thinking, what this means. So, of course, as the years go by, I arrive at dreams I've had, hardly recognized. I mean, I'm getting older, right? That's what it's about. Soon as I arrive, but not nearly soon enough. It's not full sentences, I guess. As soon as I arrive, it should say. Not nearly soon enough. And this is that thing about, I want to do it all. I want to, make things happen, which I also reference in another song. But life's too short, so I want to do everything, and I can only do so much in 24 hours. Dreams have their own life. Your ambitions also change. You get older, you thought you're going to do this and that. You end up doing something else. Maybe it doesn't even matter. You've done what you wanted as a kid because now you have a different interest, and maybe you achieve something that you thought is gonna solve everything for you, but now you realize that's just something you said you wanted to do and you did it, but it didn't actually matter so much. And of course your dreams change. It's good to keep dreaming big, I think, because this way you shoot for the moon, and then even if you don't get there, you're still pretty high, or whatever. Stories never told, disappearing memories silenced in the cold, scary on your own, hold on to a stranger's hand, suddenly at home. Well, these lines are pretty much inspired by this idea of growing old and I guess dementia things. I mean, yeah, my grandpa had dementia. He pretty much lost his mind by the end of it, and he wouldn't really recognize anyone. But then every now and then, especially, you'd touch him, and then he would feel like he knows you, you know. And it felt like you could bring him joy with just being around. So he would visit him every now and then. He would live in a different city and stuff. So it was very touching to kind of experience that, and very heartbreaking, yeah. And then every now and then he would have a day where he was lucid, and we were lucky enough to visit him. So then he would tell us all these stories, and he'd be very funny with his stories. So think about how many stories you don't hear from these great people in your life that you love, and yeah, you hear some stories, of course, but yeah. So that's what this is about. It can happen to anyone. It's not his fault he got old. I guess it's his not fault, but his achievement in a way. So, you know, good for him, he got old, but I mean, too bad in the end, yeah. So, what do I believe? All the things I can't unlearn. None of it was free. All of it is free. I cannot decide what's right. I believe in dreams. This one is a mix of all sorts of thoughts and beliefs and ambitions and stuff. So it's kind of going through life and gathering all these experiences and these learnings and the dreams and the shattered dreams and the things that make you who you are and shape your beliefs. Everything also gets blended in and changes as you think about it. And you know, every time you think of a memory and as you remember it, it changes in your mind, because of course it's meat with electricity. Of course it's not like a hard disk, so every time you read it, it sends impulses in the rest of your brain and everything is connected. So there is a good chance, and this has been proven in some sciencey way, that your memories change as you recollect them. So that's kind of both scary and interesting and exciting and fascinating and everything else, because whoever you think you are, you're just a snapshot of yourself, and you're in constant change. And even if you think about it, you change. So by the time you understand anything, you're something new, and there's something new to understand. So you can never know everything about something. And then none of it was free. All of it is free. I mean, yeah, not to get into the big philosophy of money and freedom and this and that, but what's freedom and what's free and what costs something? I mean, everything you do in the end is we're just monkeys running around. No, it's like we have money, we have systems and money and things that we do and rules that we follow, but in the end it's all conventional, and we can easily just not follow, and then of course there's consequences, but it's just other monkeys reacting to what we do. And that's just how it all works. So it's all free, and none of it is free, because we do it because that's just what we can do. You cannot go to the moon without a suit, because that's who we are, humans. That kind of stuff. And I cannot decide what's right. I believe in dreams. Self-explanatory. On the cheddar moon. Here we go with the moon. Far beyond the hazy clouds, I will see you soon. Cast my little spell, turning sorrow into light. Hope it finds you well. I guess this verse, introducing this I will see you soon, cast my little spell, and then telling this thing about an action and me becoming more of a character in a story, I think maybe it's a good introduction to the final two verses that actually do preach a little bit and tell you what to believe and what to do and so on. So that, in a way, you can consider that to be my little spell, where yeah, I go to the bridge. Dreams are strong, you see. You can have infinite dreams. Infinite dreams. That's infinite dreams. Haiku, my ass, whatever. When it makes no sense and the days feel far apart, you must clean your lens if you have glasses. If you don't, tough luck. You must face your fear. There's always more to learn, there's more to dream. That's my spell. There will be a day, all together we'll parade. We will sing hooray. You will be okay. Great rhyme. Come back to this melody, we will find a way. I mean, I wrote this at the very end. So first 4 verses I wrote originally, and that was the end of the song. I didn't really have a good ending, and then I realized it needs a more crescendo. So then after I added the dreams are strong, you see, I struggled to find 2 more verses that were haikus and philosophical and this and that, and so it was a bit of a struggle to come up with these. But in the end, I really like we will sing hooray, that you can really shout hooray just out your lungs, and you will be okay. It's a great message. I mean, I want somebody to tell me I'll be okay, so that's my service to you listeners. You will be okay. You can have it from me. Come back to this melody, we will find a way. Come back to this melody is a cheeky way to make you think about this song in a way. I mean, I could even change it. I don't know. Come back to this. I don't have another line for it, but I thought that was kind of the thought process. Like, okay, what rhymes with hooray? What should I say in this end? Because it's all about you'll be okay. It's all about good wishes, you know. It's exactly that spell in the 4th verse. Cast my little spell, turning sorrow into light. I bring joy. I try to bring light. I try to make it all okay. So how can I do it? I just say it's gonna be okay. So how is it gonna be okay? We'll figure it out. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Listen to this song again if you need it. So that's kind of the idea with this. I believe in dreams. Because how do I know it's all gonna be okay? I don't freaking know. Maybe it's not gonna be okay. But I believe it's gonna be okay. And that's the power of a song. That's the power of dreams. And that's what I want to bring along with this song. So, there you have it. It's a very long video already, so thank you so much for watching this far. And yeah, leave a comment if you've wanted to hear anything else. And you know what? Join my live sessions every Friday, because there we can also delve into some more stuff before and after the performance. I'll have a bit of a Q&A and a hangout, and well, maybe we'll adapt the format so it's even more interactive. So I'd love to hear what you think about this song. It is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm very excited to how it's gonna turn out, because I definitely want to put some synth, some strings, something to really make it pop, make it pew. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.